You are tuned in to GABC TV, Guardian Angels Brockton Community Talk videocast. We Angels are taking measures to make our community safer in the wake of a rising tide of robberies, gun assaults, and also a murder. Today we patrolled the Pine Street, Addison Street area on the east side off of Crescent and Thatcher Streets, where Chantel Matullos was murdered and others were also shot and injured a few days ago. We talked to residents and neighbors who are concerned about this tragedy and concerned of the fact that it happened right on their front lawns, by the way, and want to see more done about it. But it is you as a citizen of this city who is going to make it happen. Okay? Information is needed to find the killer of Chantel. We need to find who this person is and have somebody come forward with information that can lead to the arrest of the person or persons responsible for this murder. And if you know anything, you can call Stephanie directly at 774-444-4403, or if you're afraid to call the police because you're afraid of reprisals from the gangs or what have you, you can also call the Guardian Angels at 617-970-9255, and we will pass the information along to the authorities because we're not afraid of reprisals from the vermin on the streets. We'll get the information to the detectives who need it. We are also making efforts this spring and summer to launch youth programs for kids at risk. This is an alternative to joining gangs, because if we can siphon off the young wannabes before they get in over their heads into the gangs, we're going to go a long way towards reducing youth crime in the city overall. Okay, credit cards. Let's talk about this. Listen in, young people, especially if you're around college age, but also high schoolers, because I'm hearing they're getting sucked into this trap too. You see this? Let me show you something. Credit cards. Obviously, I've blanked out my credit card numbers so that people don't identity theft me by watching this video. These are credit cards. You know, they're not hard to get these days. You fill out the application, you mail it, they say, oh, here's another college kid. Yeah, we'll send them a credit card. Why not? Okay? Credit card companies are targeting you so they can make a boatload of money. You know why? Because people go to college, you know, like maybe over at Massasoit or Bridgewater or UMass Boston or Dartmouth or some other place, and they apply for credit cards and they run them all up, you know, maxing them out thinking, well, I'll graduate, you know, from school and I'll get that $40,000 a year job and pay them off. But what's happening, and this happened to me when I was a young college student as well, is that what happens is that you graduate and you wind up in an entry-level job initially, you know, where you're making maybe $8 or $10 an hour, and you find yourself unable to make the payments. Now, folks, it's been 15 years since I finished college, and I'm still trying to hit the 40 grand mark on my day job. You know, so obviously this is an illusion for most people, especially in this economy. Be careful with these things. Be careful. They can ruin your credit. Keeping it safe is our motto as Angels, and keeping it safe includes keeping your credit safe so you can move on and focus on your life goals. All right, that's enough lecturing from me today. I'm Bruce Burleson of the Guardian Angels, and remember, keep it safe and dare to care.